Welcome to San Marcos, Texas, home of the Texas State Bobcats, a place widely known as one of the continuously inhabited sites in America, and we expect our crowd to continually inhabit and make their presence known in this game. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Eastern Michigan Eagles, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Texas State Bobcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse. Bobcats will kick it away first. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Eastern Michigan's offense will take the first swing of the game. And here comes this quarterback. When he takes the field, he brings a certain swagger and charisma out there that not only the entire team, the entire stadium seems to feed off of.
You can feel it. It's different. It's special. Guys like this don't come around very often, but he makes the whole team better, but the belief is strong because he continues to make plays and be there for his team every time they need him.
Wiggles free. Got a man. It's Wood. At the 35, he's got room. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Got his man quickly. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. The Eagles are on the move. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. And it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Coming after him. They're bringing heat. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. So Texas State's offense has the ball for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. On 2nd down, will they go back to the ground game? And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
I personally love aggressive defense. I love it. Bringing the strong safety down, blitzing that sucker in there to get the quarterback. Boom. Get that guy on the ground. Nice aggressive play call by the defense.
Can't hang on to the ball. He had it right in his chest, and it'll be 4th down. And the Bobcats send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Makes a connection. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. The inside handoff. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. On 2nd down, wants to throw. Quick strike complete. Runs through a tackle. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a 1st down. And the Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Off the play fake on 1st down. Got his man all by himself. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself open. Nice job between those two.
Relying on the run, he gets a couple before he's knocked down. Ball's at the 13. On 2nd down, looking to throw. He's got it on the run. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Between the uprights, it's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Here he comes with the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Hands it off. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Powers through the defender. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Unleashes one. He's got an open man. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. And you don't want to start this game with 2 straight punts. Big 3rd down opportunity coming here. Trying to get to him. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. Ooh, that linebacker sacked that quarterback, and he was on him quicker than a hiccup.
Yeah, and you see quarterbacks back there pointing and telling the offensive line who to block, and, well, it didn't work, okay? He was not prepared for that. He comes scot-free, and the quarterback pays the consequences for that one.
The Bobcats will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looking for a block. It's Wood. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Trying to find his man on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Hoffman. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the 1st down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Keeps the legs moving. They still can't get him down. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Eastern Michigan has the lead. We've put 1 in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. Direct snap. He breaks a tackle. That'll be enough to move the sticks and give Eastern Michigan a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Slips away. Oh, he needs to get rid of it. He needs to do something, and he will go down. What a terrible, terrible play and a big loss. Negative play on 1st down. That's what a defense always wants. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Setting up the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. To the ground to try to move the chains. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. Turns it on in midfield. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the 1st down. And the Bobcats are flying down the field. And they got him for the sack. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Buys a little extra time. And he is corralled short of the line to gain. The Bobcats will punt it away on 4th down. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Pocket starts to collapse. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And after the loss on that last one, an all-important 2nd down play from the 12. He's looking to throw. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Touchdown, Texas State. How about that D coming up with a play like that? What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Duke is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. They're trailing by just 4 to the Royals. We'll circle back if anything big happens.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Just gets rid of it before the heat. After that last incompletion, the offense is now in punt formation. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. The give to the tailback. Nice move to stay on his feet.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Floating away. At the 45 on his way. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. They run the reverse. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Working the middle, it's complete. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Splits the uprights right down the middle.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. And you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
takes the easy completion. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Getting some heat. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. You kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Gets it out quickly. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. It's a 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Quick completion on the out. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the short completion brings up 2nd down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Caught over the middle. It's Spartans. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. The incompletion leads to 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He finds his man. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd down, going up top. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. He's already put 3 on the board earlier, this time a 38-yard try. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee, and they'll bring it to the 25. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this.
What a cut! Now he's loose. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Going up top on 1st down. Escapes the sack. But now he's swallowed up, and he'll be knocked down for a loss on the trick play. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. On fourth down, trying to find his man. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat San Marcos when that town is buzzing as it is today. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Bobcat Stadium.
Eastern Michigan will kick it deep to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different-looking football game.
That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. And the Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. Out of the gun, the inside give. Got room at the 35. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
And this guy is elite. There's a reason why he starts in this offense. You just saw the speed and the open field running ability on that last play. And this is a guy that is going to be key to the entire season for this offense.
Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down. Hand off from the shotgun. Shakes off the tackler.
Listen, that wasn't the greatest run in the world, but it was very successful in making me honor the run. And another thing, every time you run the football, someone gets tackled. There's physicality involved in the game. So I like when offenses commit to the running the football, no matter what the outcome is, because those body blows do add up.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Eagles! Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
And the extra point is good. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Oh, it's a reverse. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Keeps the play going. Moves away as he feels pressure. And this sophomore quarterback learning when to use his legs to move the chains. The Bobcats will line it up on 1st and 10. It's a reverse. Smashes through. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. It's a draw. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. From the gun, wants to pass. It's caught. Running with power. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. And the Bobcats are rolling down the field. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. The give to the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on 3rd down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Bobcats will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. The punt goes out of bounds. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. If they tried the field goal from here, it would be 53 yards. They'd love to help the kicker out on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And they are coming out for what will be a huge field goal attempt. It's good. All tied up now in the final stages of this one. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away.
Well, he didn't hit it as well as he would have liked, but he had some good fortune. After hitting the upright, it goes in, and his team is now tied it late.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. From the gun, wants to pass. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. They'll throw it on 1st down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Got the quick pass. Time out on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the 4th. He's going to pass. extending the play. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. He's looking for a man on second down. Complete to the right. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. On the ground with the counter. Tough sledding in there. Picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on fourth down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And the sideline celebration is on as they've taken the lead in the final minute. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Wood. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. He's looking to throw it. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
That's a tough deal for the offense, right? I mean, you're trailing, it's late in the game, you're having to throw the football, you're just trying to make something happen, and ball gets away from the quarterback, ends up in the hands of a DB. Nice job by the defense.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Down to a knee here. The defense still has a couple of timeouts if they want to use them. We've waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another Welcome to San Antonio, Texas, and remember the Alamo Dome is home to the Roadrunners of UTSA, and we are fired up to get this game underway. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Texas State Bobcats, taking on a team from the AAC, the UTSA Roadrunners. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Roadrunners will kick it away to start. He'll bring it out. It's Jones. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. The Bobcats' return team didn't help matters out much with that one. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see. Offense set on first down. Wide open downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. Now 2nd and 10. Here's the handoff. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Bobcats will bring the punt team onto the field. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. So the UTSA Roadrunners offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Still running at the 40. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Roadrunners want to move quickly. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. They'll give it to the back. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. Back to throw. It's McCown. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. And the Roadrunners have this offense rolling.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. The Roadrunners come to the line with a new set of downs. Almost had the completion, just missed it. 8th play of the drive coming up. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Thomas. And there's going to be a loss on that play. Just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On second down, he'll let it fly. Grabbed in the middle, it's Allen. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Escapes. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the offense very fortunate to fall on that football. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. Never a doubt. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Looking for blockers. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Just had a solid pickup on first. Now let's see what they've got on second down. Leaves it with the back. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on third and short from the 29. They'll try to power their way ahead. The pirouette on the run. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Dances away to buy time. Quarterback gets the first down and more.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down.
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. You know, the entire concept of the play-action fake is to slow down the rush. Didn't work.
No, they didn't bite on it, which was great defense. They didn't bite on it. They knew it wasn't a run, played pass, continued to get to the quarterback and get the quarterback on the ground.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. Hauls it in. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Encroachment, defense.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's going to take off. You know those defenders wanted to light him up. Quarterback wisely gets down with the slide. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Looking to move it through the air. Slings it downfield. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The play action fake. And they're on him immediately. Down goes the quarterback.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. It's good. And that's going to give us a tie ball game.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50+, and he did it with ease.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UTSA takes over and the offense ready to hit the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Wants to throw. It's McCown. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. And the Roadrunners racing to the line in the hurry-up. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Bulls his way forward. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. To the ground with the back. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to get it through the air. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. The Roadrunners will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. From the gun, give on the inside. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Leaves it with the back. Dances away from one. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets to 1st down. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. It's reverse. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the second quarter. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Quarterback moving. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
3rd and inches, and you're throwing the football? Man, that's kind of a statement to me. I'm getting the 1st down. I'm saying I'm more physical than you. I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you. Defense brings the blitz because they're expecting run. Still gets to the quarterback, gets the sack.
No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Off the RPO, complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Roadrunners are in the hurry-up.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play, man.
1st and 10 for the offense. Pulls and fires complete to the right. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. And on 2nd down for this offense. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Now the play fake. They're trying to get to it. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. RPO complete to open the drive. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Kept it on the ground on first down. Let's see what they do on second. The give to the back. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On second down, just keeps firing. Quickly complete. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. The Bobcats are moving quickly down the field. They'll leave it with him. Discards a man. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. And the Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. Runs through the tackle. An attitude run as he's dragged down after a pickup of 6 down to the 14. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking to throw on second down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Just drives it between the uprights. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Oh, he dropped the football. He had it right in the middle of the field and just ran before he finished the catch. It'll be 4th down. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. On first down, here comes this offense. The give to the running back from the shotgun. It's a fumble. Oh, and just like they drew it up, put it on the ground, fall on top of it, still get the first down. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They run the reverse. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Offense gets set for second down. Give to the running back. At the 35, he's loose. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. The Bobcats moving quickly to the line.
I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff. They get to the right. They get him in space using his speed. Good play call.
He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. 3rd and goal from way back there. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little time. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. No good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point, but finally, David, the offense...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Looking downfield, it's McCown. Dumps it off in the flats. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. The Roadrunners line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they...
And he can't escape, and down he goes. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Throws to the wideout. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. And the Bobcats will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Good job. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival, and you're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun...